Hi, this is Sherry. I'm coming at you from Angel's Whisper, and I'm in Canyon Lake, and I'm hanging out underneath the dock because it's quite bright out there, and I don't know, I like it down here. It's kind of like underneath the dock of the bay. It's kind of cool, hey? Our messenger today is the duck, because as I've been getting a lot of ducks, and you know, I haven't really been talking about the ducks. Look at them all floating on that mat right there. So the duck right now is telling you that they want you to use your ingenuity and your talent and your intuition to help you through this obstacle, or I'll help you through the situation that you're in right now. The duck, you've got the ability to do this. The duck has, I'm going to let you guys look around because this is beautiful. The duck is a bird that is very comfortable in their surroundings. They're very sociable. They are often ones who are used to help others. They often follow careers such as counselors or therapists. They're able to help other people through their emotional entanglements in their lives. And they're asking you to use duck to do the same. Call on the duck messenger to do the same, to help you through a situation in your life that's possibly got you tangled up. And you know what's interesting? I just say that because there's so much seagrass in the water right now. This is what brought it up. It's not sea, I'm in a lake, but still, there's so much, it's been so warm that all of this has been growing, this algae bloom, and it's taking over the whole lake. It's choking everything out. So because of the a warm situation in your life, or humid situation in your life, because water and heat is humidity, right? It's creating, oh wow, look at them all go. It's creating a sticky mess for you. It's creating entanglements for you. So you need to figure out how to get yourself out of this mess. It's interesting, I saw a little old lady, and she was digging all the grass out, and I said, well, that's a job for you. And she said, somebody has to do it. And I said, that's true, I would do that if this was my property right here as well. And she said, it's interesting to watch the ducks eat this. And I thought, what's the message in that? Other people are finding it annoying. It's blooming, but it's food for the ducks. So emotional entanglements, I'm gonna let that hang for a minute. Fish just jumped out of the water. The fish get tangled in this, but the ducks are able to float over this. The fish have a hard time getting through this. The fish are eating it, the ducks are eating it. So that's why you're calling upon the duck to use your intuition, your ingenuity, and your ability to work to get your way through this, right? That's what they're doing. Okay, so there's our messenger. Also, they're telling you that there's an opportunity right now that you need to move on. They're saying that there's an opportunity being presented to you, and the time to move on it is now. You have to move forward in order to catch this opportunity that's being presented to you. Time is of the essence, so it's time to move forward. What else do I know about duck? They are, oh, I know about duck. They tend to find themselves in situations where they feel comfortable. They like to be comfortable. So they have a tendency to not want to move from where they're at, even when things are not so good. What they need to have happen is to be, and I was talking to somebody about this earlier, about how spirit has to come along and kick us out of our nest. And that's kind of what happens with duck. Duck has to have spirit come along and give them a shove. So they're saying, look, this opportunity is in front of you. Now's the time to move. You've been wanting to move on this. Here it is. The opportunity is now. Move forward. Spirit is pushing you, pushing you. I posted a video of Gomer Pyle. It was this. You guys may have seen it. I saw it when I was a little kid. I know. And he was with his commanding officer, or you know, his sergeant. And the sergeant, there was a talent show or something, and he was supposed to go out on stage and sing. And he was scared. He was nervous about doing it. And there's a big crowd. He got stage fright, and so they pushed him out in front on the stage. You know, basically there's his sergeant pushing him forward, and he got out on stage, and he was nervous, but when he sang, out came the most incredible, beautiful voice. And of course, we all know that the actor, or maybe you don't know, but the actor actually has a very beautiful voice. He's an actor, and it was kind of surprising because nobody expected Gomer Pyle. He acted like he was this kind of goofy, you know, kind of simple person, but that was an act. That's not really what he was. I know somebody like this in my life. They portray themselves as somebody who's simple, or maybe they think that they're acting like they're simple, but they're very, very talented. And maybe you yourself are not taking credit or giving yourself enough credit for the talent that you have. And you're looking at yourself as being simple. or not talented enough. You know, it's not, I can't do that. I can't step out on stage and sing. I can't step out and to sing is to speak out, is to speak up. So maybe others have regarded you. Maybe others have regarded you as simple and, you know, not capable. And when you step out on stage to sing, you're gonna blow their minds, because when he stepped out on stage, everyone's mouth fell open. And what it means is that you may not have confidence in yourself, or others may not have confidence in your ability, but you have the talent, you have the ability. You wouldn't be given this opportunity if you did not have the ability to speak out. And it's also talking about speak out, speak up, speak your mind, speak your truth, be who you are, stand up for what you believe in. And if you are afraid, this is when you lean into Spirit, because even when you feel like you're most alone, you're never alone. Spirit has always got your back. Just like when Gomer Pyle went up there and he started to sing, and all of a sudden out comes this incredible voice. Spirit never had any doubt in you. You're the only one who has doubt in you. So stop doubting yourself. Stop listening to other people and sing out. Tell them who you are. Speak your truth. Don't follow along like the masses. And take comfort from the duck and the community, which is the spiritual community that's backing you and supporting you. And at this time, you're being kicked out of your nest. So there's the duck message. Okay, I'm getting knocked around. I'm trying to figure out which would be a good place to go. I was going to talk to you guys about Crow, but because Crow's been coming around, but it's interesting. Crow's been really loud and making itself really noisy, and I posted about it this morning. But right when I decided I was going to come down here and do the totems, Crow stopped talking. So it definitely was supposed to be the duck medicine. So today we're going to be doing 4 cards, and we're going to be doing 1 card from each of the decks, and I guess I'm doing it in the order that they come. All right. The first one is the Oracle of the Shadows and Light. Oh, and I did that right. Normally I get that wrong. I get that wrong a lot of the times. I call it a different name. I'm not quite sure why. Okay. Ghosts of the Past. So here you see this girl, and she is at a masquerade ball. I don't know if you guys can see that. The numbers 4 and 2. 4. There are angels everywhere around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. Okay? So it says the past returns for a time. Now you see that there's people behind her. They're wearing masks, but she's taken her mask off. And yet they're still wearing their masks. Oh, the number 2. Everything is happening exactly as it is meant to happen. With divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. Okay, so here's this little thing, and she has taken her mask off at this masquerade ball, and yet there are people behind her that are still wearing their masks. Why? Why are they still wearing their masks, and why has she taken hers off? What's going on in this situation here? This is about ghosts of the past coming back to haunt you. Why are they coming back? Maybe these are situations, old boyfriends, old girlfriends, old places, old situations, painful situations possibly, that are being brought up. And because this is Mercury retrograde, this is why it would be coming back at this time. That's what Mercury does. It brings you back things from the past. So these situations come forward into your life. And you might be seeing, like I said, reminders of things that have happened in the past. Maybe there are ones that remind you of times in your life where you've been sick or not well, and you're thinking, you know, oh, I've been through this. I've already gone past this. Why do I have to have this thrown in my face? Why is this challenge coming in front of me again? I'm trying. You know, don't beat me with it. I heard that in my dream the other night. Don't beat it. And it was, don't beat yourself up. But what they're wanting you to do is they want you to take a look at the past. They want you to see how far you've come. Maybe you need to see these people again one more time. Maybe you need to speak up, like the duck has said. Maybe you're being given an opportunity to speak your mind and speak your piece. Maybe you need to see how far you have come yourself, to give yourself a pat on the back. Maybe, I'm blowing away. Maybe you're gonna get blown off course. No, maybe you have to see what else you have to take care of. What have I not taken care of? What do I need to take a look at that hasn't quite been completed? So when these ghosts from the past show up in your life again, it's interesting because you've taken off your mask, and you have changed. You have grown. You've changed from where you've been before. And yet when these ones come into your life again, it might be a challenge for you. You know, you've left them behind, and they're still wearing their masks. You're not. You're standing there with your mask off. This is who I am. I'm no longer what I was. I've learned from these situations, and this is who I am. This is you speaking up. But maybe when they come, it's a little bit challenging for you. You might be tempted maybe to put your mask on again and mingle with them a little bit. But don't do that. They're saying you're not going to do this because you have learned and you don't want to go back to that. This is a time where you need to see these challenges, see these patterns, move through them quickly. If they come back up to you again, recognize where they are. Okay, here's the pitfalls. I'm not going to get sucked into this. I'm moving past this. I don't want anything to do with you. I've changed my life. I'm moving forward. I've learned from my lessons, and I don't need to go back there. Maybe these people that have come to you, maybe it's a time for a clearing because we just did the full moon. Maybe it's about forgiving and the past and letting it go. Maybe you've been holding